Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a Crow Collective for today. Today is Tuesday, June 30th, 2026. I just heard Thursday in my head again. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say it right now. On Thursday, 4, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., somewhere around there, we're going to meet back here. And you're all going to tell me if something happened to you that on Thursday. And I'm going to say if something happened to me. Something out of the ordinary, either really good or really bad. Like something, like, did something happen? Because what is with the freaking Thursday? What is with that? Oh my gosh. It's just like any other day, I would think. Um, you may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. He loves that for you. I love that for you. Whatever doesn't fit, leave it on this table. Do not take it with you. It doesn't belong to you. It's not for you. And that's okay. That's okay. We're going to use the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ because you know it's the only crow deck that I have. That's not even true. That's not even true. It's just my favorite. I have the Allen Poe, I think. I think I have it. I don't know if it's tarot or oracle. I think it's tarot. Or maybe both. Maybe I have both. I don't know. I know I have a bird tarot too. Like it's got crows, but it's got other stuff. We got one on the table. Two on the table. Okay, that's interesting. This came out sideways. Like, legit came out sideways. Okay. I need another card or two in order for me to say what I think I'm going to say. Because I just want to make sure before I throw it out there. See if we can get one more so I can say what I want to say. Oh, do I take that? Because I kind of pushed that a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. We got 4 on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. One is sideways. So I don't know if this already happened or if this is about to happen. Somebody either got or they will receive some type of communication or some type of clarity on some, like, it could be a friendship, it could be a lover situation, it could be, like someone and a family member. It's someone and another person. But someone is going to get clarity or communication, both, right? On someone fearful of a connection no longer being, I guess. How would you say that? Let me give you an example. So, like, I'm friends with Betsy and I'm friends with Tina. You guys know how I feel about Tina. And I feel like this, my relationship with Betsy is off. I feel like she's not interested, like she hangs out with other people. I just feel like the connection is no longer there. So I tell Tina, like, hey, there's something wrong with this relationship. Like there's something off. There's something like I'm fearful that the friendship is no longer there. Tina is the person that gets the information, that gets the clarity. Kind of like, I mean, I guess kind of like a third party, even though like we're all friends, right? But me and Betsy are falling out of friends, and Tina's going to get that clarity, that communication. And maybe it's because they're kind of in the middle. Maybe it's because they're stuck in the middle. All right. All right, let me finish this shuffle because I had the card fall out, and then we're gonna do two more shuffles. This could literally be like, okay, like I'm friends with Betsy, and I feel like the connection is coming to a close, and I'm getting it like intuitively, like God, my angels, my ancestors, my dearly departed loved ones are sending me messages. I still feel like for some reason I still feel like there's someone in the middle, because I almost feel like there's two people in this card and there's a person on this card, because it's like there's two people in a bond but there's one person that's fearful, or or something a little more sinister. Oh, or two people are in a connection and someone, because the fear is in sideways, which gives like kind of fear but kind of not. Two people are in a connection and another person is kind of sorta hoping that that connection falls through. Let me shuffle two more times. Let me see if anything else comes out. I mean, it could be both of those different situations, honestly, right? Everybody has their own energy. And it's not like, I mean, maybe not, but odds are all of us have experienced something similar. Last shuffle. Five on the table. Six with bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is scavenge, and top of the deck is survival. I don't think it really. I mean, somebody could feel like they're surviving on scraps. All right, let me show you what we got, because now I feel like I got a third scenario here. We got bond. We got fear sideways. So to me, it's like fear, no fear. Like somebody's kind of like, I'm not fearful, but I am fearful. We've got displacement. We got insight. We've got freedom. And bottom of the deck, we got curiosity. My neighbors are actually outside today. They're making a lot of noise over there. But I like it. It's really hot today, you guys. In northern Illinois, northern suburbs of Chicago, it is really hot. I've been trying to keep my air like a little, not running as much. Like I keep my temperature up a little bit more because I don't, I don't want it to kick out. It's supposed to be hot like through the weekend, I think, through the 4th. Anywho, feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. The third thing that could be going on here is somebody's in a connection. Somebody's in a connection, and there's two different people, right? One person is fearful that something is going to end, and the other person is looking for freedom. If that's the case, okay, because I don't want to discount this insight card. So take how it resonates. It's probably going to be a little bit different for everybody. Okay. Um, if this is a couple that's like together, okay, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a couple. Like this could be like two friends that are like just two peas in a pod, right? But something's going to happen and the two of them are going to break up, okay? Whether it's a lover situation or not. And like I said, one of them is going to feel like they're losing, and another one's going to feel like they were just granted freedom. This if this resonates for you, listen to this. This is either like a work type situation or a community, like neighbors or like family, friends of family, like like friend group kind of thing. Um Church group. I mean anything that would be like a group setting, because it's gonna come out. Like people are gonna find out about it. And I look at this freedom card and this one crow that's flying away. There's other crows watching, not just one crow. A bunch of crows are watching. And when you look at the curiosity, look at all the crows in the background. And I'm just gonna say this: one person is kind of upset that the connection is over, but another person is embracing their freedom and they're going towards something or someone else. Again, lovers, friends, family, neighbor, work situation, work colleague, it doesn't matter. There's something about one of these people looking for something else and a bunch of people watching it. I don't think it's necessarily something specific. Although I guess maybe it could be. I mean, it's a crow going in somebody's door, sniffing somebody's boots, which by the way, the last time I looked at this card, I don't remember there being boots there. Is this a Mandela effect? Tell me, is it a Mandela effect? I seriously don't remember the boots there. I guess it could be someone going towards another person, possibly. I mean, when you look at it, the crow is carrying like a bouquet of flowers. Looks like roses. I love roses. I like antique roses. Kind of like I don't know how you would describe it. They're like kind of like pink or like a real light red, like a pink, and then a little bit of like red on the tips. I don't know, I don't know, they just look I don't know, they look pretty to me. I also like yellow roses too, and white roses. I'm not really a fan of regular red roses. And you know what really pisses me off? And you're going to laugh at me because I'm bisexual, right? You think I would love it? The rainbow roses, like the multicolor, I hate them. I hate them. And it's cuz they just look so fake to me. Like why are you doing fake roses? Why are you dyeing them or whatever the hell you do to them to make them like multicolored? It just looks horrible to me. It looks horrible. Like I said, there could be, because the bond card with two crows, and the fear and the sideways with one crow. It could be one person watching some type of connection fall, kind of like a witness, you know? There might have been, if that resonates for you, whoever that third person is that's watching, they might have been taking bets. Like, oh, Sue and Jeremy got together. How much you want to bet that only lasts a month? I try not to do that. I try not to do that. Because I would never want anybody to look at my relationship and be like, oh, that's going to last a year. Sure. Nobody wants to hear that. I would not want someone to wish that on me. I would not wish that on somebody. I mean, I definitely look at people and I'm like, what is that? Like, why? But I never like, oh, I hope they break up, or I hope it only lasts a day, or I hope one of them cheats. Never in my life. I've made jokes like about movies and TV shows and stuff, but that's not the same thing. Like, you just don't put that kind of energy on people's relationships. If they're meant to be, they're meant to be. If they're not, they're not. You know, it's between them and God. If this is a couple and one person is upset about the breaking up and the other person isn't, like they're glad they have their freedom. This is again with the bottom of the deck, scavenge, and the top of the deck, survival. Like, whatever that connection was, whether it was just friends or lovers, like, it's like somebody realizing like they weren't really in it. Like, it's like it was just like like that phrase, here for a good time, not a long time. It's like somebody recognizing like, oh, sure, they're great, like I like to spend time with them, but like I'm not seeing it long term. It's kind of like I'll just hang out with this person until I see something better come along. Something like that. I don't think it's meant as negatively as it sounds. I just think, sometimes, especially like, you know, especially in today's day and age, people dating online and meeting people God knows where. People will hang out with people and then, you'll like, if you've dated in the last 10, 15 years, like you know when something is going to be long lasting or not. Please tell me you know that. Because I guarantee you, if you're hetero and you're dating men, if you're a woman watching this and you're hetero and you're dating men, I guarantee you those men know whether they want you long term or not. Probably within hours to days. That's like all the connections I had after my marriage ended. The only one that I thought could possibly be something was the guy that came back last year. And when he came back that third time and he still had the girlfriend who he supposedly was unhappy with, I messed around with him on purpose. And then I wanted to release it because I didn't want to keep messing around with him. He has a girlfriend. And I actually did feel bad about it. So, I told him, I said, unless you want to do something serious, like I can't do this. And I think he thought because I did it once, like I would always do it again. That's why he tried to reach out to me in January, but I ignored him. I never answered his message. The thing is when him and I hooked up last October, like I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. I knew he wasn't going to leave the girlfriend. I knew he wasn't going to leave the girlfriend. Something about, and this is just my intuition, right? Because they'll be together 3 years in August this year. 3 years. And he originally told me that she was the sister of an old friend of his from high school that passed away. And I kind of have this feeling in the back of my head, the back of my mind, whatever you want to say, that he got with her because he felt like a sense of duty, even though he repeatedly told me more than once that they really don't have anything in common. And they really don't look at like world views the same. Like she's Republican, he's liberal. Um, just a bunch of personal stuff and just a lot of stuff that they just don't agree on, you know. And in my mind, if it were me, if it were me, um, I probably would have never gotten into that relationship in the first place. But again, I think he felt some kind of duty. And I remember last year when I told him, I can't do this, like you're going to go back and forth. I'm like, I don't know why you stay with somebody that makes you unhappy, because now you're seeking me and possibly others out to fill that void. I mean, just break up with her and date, just break up with her and don't make a commitment to anybody. Just date if you want to date, mess around if you want to mess around. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, be honest about your situation, right? And be honest with yourself, because I don't think he's really honest with himself. And it was funny because when I called him out on it, he apologized. And it could have been, like a narcissistic kind of like, oh, I'm going to apologize in the hopes that she'll sleep with me again. But I don't think that was it. He apologized and said that he didn't know what he was doing. That he felt like, not that he felt like he was lost, but like he felt like he wasn't making the right choices or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. And I just remember saying to him, like, you're a grown man, you can figure it out. But you're not going to figure it out with me waiting in the wings. Like, I don't wait, you know? I said in the whole, and I told him, the whole situation makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to do this. And I had told him, like, if I were to mess around, like, I want a relationship. I don't want to be second fiddle. I don't want to be woman on the side. I don't want to be a maybe. Like, I want to be someone's choice. I want to be someone's first pick, you know? Because I would want somebody else to feel like they were my first pick. You're my first pick, you know? This person might not have really known what they were wanting or what they were looking for, and they might have gotten into a connection with someone out of convenience, and that other person just might not have picked up on it. They might not use their intuition. They might have just deliberately turned a blind eye, hoping, oh, it'll work out eventually. Mm, you every once in a while hear stories about like arranged marriages and stuff like that, and every once in a blue moon, like, someone's arranged marriage works out and they actually fall in love and it's actually a good thing. It's not really often that things like that happen. And it's giving me, whatever this is, it's giving me that kind of energy. Like, one person was just like in a connection hoping for the best. Like, oh, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Like, literally telling themselves over and over again, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Like, I need this to work. And the other person being like, I don't think this is my person. I think this is good for the moment because it's easy and it's there, but I don't think this is for me long term. And like I said, if this is two people and like a third party that gets this information, that finds out, two people are breaking up, there's there's something about like telling others, telling a friend group, a community, coworkers, family, whatever. Like, somebody's going to pass that information along. I just heard, I just, is that how you say it? High commodity? Like a high commodity? Like someone's a high commodity? Like people, oh, yeah. So people might have been fighting over one person, like, oh, like, Okay, like let me make it easier for you. If this is a friend group, right? And you got, we'll just say you have men and women in this friend group because I just want to make it easy. Um, let's say everybody thinks Daniel is the most attractive and he has the most money and he has the best car. And let's say Tina and Louise both like him because of what he has, not who he is. But Janice and Lisa like him for his personality. And Tom and Tigger, what I'm saying is like some people might have looked at this person and thought like they're flashy. Like this is somebody like oh, they got money, they got style, whatever. They're handsome. It's almost like not going for substance. Even though this person could have substance, right? Now this person is wanting out of this connection with this other person, and it's like they want to go towards someone with substance because maybe they felt like all the people that they were with had no substance. It's kind of it's like, and I hate to say low vibe because I don't think they're low vibing. I just think there's personality clashes there. Like people going after someone like for their looks basically, but the person that has the looks is looking for somebody with personality. And when this connection is over and they can move on and they have their freedom, it's like they're going to be going towards someone or someone's because they want something a little deeper, I guess you would say. It kind of gives like coming out of Playboy Playgirl energy. Like realizing like a lifestyle isn't where it's at. Like you're past it. You're done with it now. But all the people you hang out with, all your part-time lovers, they're all like that, Like they all just kind of maybe even share each other. I don't know. There's something about like cuz there's something about this person moving away and like people watching and kind of being like, "Well, we didn't expect that." You guys know one of my favorite words is cojones. I like saying that over balls. It's like somebody finally found their cojones to like leave a situation. Again, it could be friends groups. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be lovers. It could be somebody just not realizing that they don't like the people they hang out with. So like I'm going to go find new friends. Cuz sometimes people realize, like, well damn, I've been a little codependent because back in the day, I would have never hung out with people like this. And now I just hang out with them for the last 6 months. Like what? Because I couldn't find a friend somewhere else? And this person might have left someone, like if it was a relationship, like they left someone that was a little flashy, just kind of like how they're a little flashy. But that's not what they want. They don't want someone like them. Does that make sense? And that's not a dig on another person. That's not a dig on the person they're looking for. It's just recognizing like, yeah, okay, Todd and Betsy look great together, but what's there? Like, do they have anything in common? Did they go to the same school? Do they have the same degree? Do they work at the same job? Like, did their families grow up together? Like, what is holding them together? other than their looks, other than looking like the perfect couple? Like, do they like the same hobbies? Do they do anything but have sex? You know what I mean? And it's like somebody is looking for more. Somebody's looking for more. All right, I'm going to leave it there, I think. I'm going to leave it there because I'm just going to keep, like, same thing, same thing. That was a little interesting. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. All right. I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. Hopefully this damn video will load. I'll talk to you later. Bye.